Okay, I'd like to give you an overview of a few of the search engine SEO website projects we've been working on lately. And the main focus that we've had recently is just getting Newcastle-based business positioning. So, for example, for Ken at Aussie Clean, we've set up this website here, Cleaning Services Newcastle, and it's got a great position in the Google local listings, which the Google local listings are becoming really quite important, I think. And the fact that firstly they come up at the top of most of the search results when you put like a suburb or a city in front of a search is a really important indicator of how necessary it is to be in there rather than down here somewhere. We still want to be in the search results, so it's still helpful to have the website down here in the search results, but if you can get it up in here in the local listings, that's even better. And now we've also gone for some more specific or niche terms which are less competitive, but we can get better positioning on. So, for example, we'll go for Newcastle carpet cleaning, and you'll see here we've got the first three positions: carpet cleaning Newcastle, the Cleaning Services Newcastle website, and the Aussie Clean website. So they're all Ken's business front ends on the internet. It also picks up down here third for Aussie Clean, which is great. And the more places it comes up, the better. As I say, the positions that are higher up the page tend to get the more clicks, and that's why we've really make an effort to make sure things get into the Google local listings, as opposed to worrying about what's coming up down here. And it's pretty handy if you really want to chase some specific keywords. There's no harm in doing that. Although, like, maybe one person a week might search for Newcastle cleaning services, but if they do, Ken's website will be up the top, which is great. That's what we're really aiming for. One of the other businesses we'll be doing a fair bit of work for is for Candyman Signs and Newcastle Signwriter. And we've got a few different websites for him. Firstly, you'll see we've got the sponsored links up there, so it's first in the sponsored links, and that's a really obvious one to click on. One of his websites, Banners, is in the local listings on there, and the others come up, but it cycles through randomly, so you don't always see all of them. Newcastle Signs, first couple of spots, and then Candyman Signs. So we really wanted to dominate the screen space that Google gives for the Newcastle Signs topic. And there's hundreds of other niche keywords that it comes up for. When you look through the server stats, it's all sorts of stuff like Newcastle A-frame signs, Newcastle car signs. There's a whole pile of these long tail search results that it comes up for, which is fantastic. And interestingly, the Google image searches actually directs a fair bit of traffic to the website. So you can see people will go through quite a few scrolls on the Google images, and we've got a few positions in here for the Newcastle signs topics as well. There's one for Candyman signs, another one for Newcastle signs, another one there for Newcastle signs, and we seem to be getting increasingly important results from Google images. In fact, for some businesses it actually works better than normal search results, and we get more traffic through it. And that's really all about labeling the pictures properly, putting in decent sized pictures. I mean, it doesn't just happen if you jam a whole bunch of pictures on the pages, I can assure you. So it's pretty important, I'm thinking. It seems to drive business in the right direction anyway, so yeah, it seems to be working. There's another one there. People will scroll through quite a few pages of Google Images too. Unlike the normal search results, which is basically if you're not on the first page, you're not even in the book. In the images, people will go through quite a few pages, and Google themselves have said they've observed this different sort of behavior. So it's great. Google Images are still developing, and it's going to be interesting to see where it goes to and how the recognition software changes. We're sort of working on a few for ourselves as well. I'll just go back to here. So Newcastle web hosting, that's one of our own phrases, and we show up here in the local listing, which is nice. Then here, that's our Newcastle Infotech one, and this is another one we've put together too, Newcastle web hosting, just here. So, and there's our Google ad over there. It might seem a bit odd to use sponsored links and the free search results, but it seems to work pretty well. A lot of people will search over here. They'll search for something, and if they're looking for a product to buy, they will go to the sponsored links on the side. And then if they're doing research, a lot of times they'll trust the results over here. So I think, both oars in the water need to be in both areas, and they complement each other pretty well. So that's a bit of an overview of just some of the stuff we've been working on lately. As I say, mostly for local Newcastle businesses, and that's probably where our strength is at the moment. And we've got a lot of other websites that we work on that come up pretty well in search results. Newcastle flowers, for example. Where is it? There, number 4. Newcastle shoes, number 1. And just different websites like that we've just been coming up with that show up in the search results and are doing pretty well for us. So if you need a hand with your search engine optimization, or you like to get your website bumped up in the results or get more traffic, then feel free to give us a call and drop us an email. See if we can help you.